Have you ever had one of those days, or maybe weeks, where you feel like you're being pulled in a million different directions? Work needs this, your family needs that, your friends are asking for something else, and everyone needs a piece of you. It's just exhausting, isn't it? But what happens when you finally get a moment to yourself and you realize there's just nothing left to give?
We hear this phrase all the time, right? But let's really sit with it for a second. Today, we're going to look at setting boundaries not as some selfish act, but as an absolutely crucial way to take care of the heart and mind God gave you. Honestly, think of it like essential maintenance for your soul.
So, what does that empty cup actually feel like in real life? Well, it's that bone-deep exhaustion. It's when your joy just kind of starts to fade and your sense of purpose gets all blurry. It's a place a lot of us have been. It's burnout, plain and simple. And it's a huge warning sign.
To make this real, let me tell you about a guy we'll call James. Now, James is the kind of person who seems to have it all figured out. He's got a successful business, he's a pillar in his church, always the first guy to raise his hand to help. From the outside, he looks like the poster child for success and service. Everyone looks up to James. But here's what was going on behind the scenes. James admitted he was totally running on fumes. By saying yes to every single request, every project, every meeting, he was slowly but surely draining his own spirit. He was losing the very joy that made him so generous to begin with. James's struggle brings up a huge question that so many of us wrestle with. Is it actually okay to say no? I mean, especially when we feel called to help and serve? The answer, you'll be glad to hear, is a big, loud yes. And the best part? The permission to set these boundaries comes from the ultimate example, Jesus himself. Just look at this, right in the middle of his ministry, with people needing him constantly. Jesus made a very intentional choice to step away. He withdrew from everyone, not because he didn't love them, but because he had to connect with his Father and recharge. Now let that sink in for a second. If Jesus needed to set boundaries to protect his well-being, how much more do we? And this really gets to the heart of it all. This isn't just about avoiding feeling tired or overworked. It's about protecting something that is spiritually vital. So, why is guarding your peace so incredibly important? You see, the Bible tells us that peace isn't just a nice feeling we chase. No, it's a spiritual guard for our hearts and minds. It's a gift from God. But you gotta notice that word, guard. That's an action word. This peace is like a fortress, but we have a role to play in manning the walls. And when we don't guard it, well, the cost is steep. Saying yes when your spirit is screaming no, that just breeds resentment and burnout. We start to lose focus on what we're really supposed to be doing, and we swing the door wide open for anxiety and spiritual confusion. This is way bigger than just feeling tired. It's about protecting the very core of who God made us to be. Okay, so we get the problem. We understand the stakes. The good news is there's a clear path forward. So let's walk through 3 super practical, biblically based steps you can take to start building that fortress around your peace, starting like right now. It really breaks down into these 3 core ideas. First, we have to make our time with God completely non-negotiable. Second, we need to get good at saying a graceful no. And third, we have to be intentional about filtering out the noise from the world. Step 1 is the foundation for everything else. Look at Jesus' rhythm here. He withdrew often. This wasn't a one-and-done deal. It was a regular part of his life. Before he poured out, he filled up by connecting with his Father. That's our model. Our peace flows directly from our connection to God, and that connection has to be protected. All right, step 2 is all about the power of no. I want you to think of your time and energy like a budget. You only have so much to spend. So every single time you say yes to one thing, you are automatically saying no to something else. A thoughtful, prayerful no isn't about rejecting people. It's about protecting your yes for the things God is actually calling you to do.
And finally, step 3, guard your mind. Your mind cannot be at peace if it's in a state of constant chaotic input. This means you have to get selective about the news you consume, the social media you scroll, even the conversations you let yourself get pulled into. It's about protecting that wellspring from which your entire life flows.
Now, knowing these steps is one thing, but actually living them out day to day, that's the real challenge. So to help make these principles a deep down part of your mindset, let's go over some really powerful truths you can start speaking over your life every single day. And these aren't just nice-sounding words, they are declarations of truth. Let's run through them. I am responsible for the peace God has given me. That's right, it's a stewardship. I can love others without losing myself.
Your identity is secure. I am allowed to rest without guilt. Yes, rest isn't weakness, it's wisdom. I am led by the Spirit, not driven by pressure. You answer to a higher calling. And finally, peace is my inheritance and I will protect it. You have to claim it, own it. Saying these truths every day can literally start to rewire your thinking.
Okay, if you remember just one thing from our time together, please let it be this. This is the big idea. Boundaries are not walls that you build to keep people out. They are filters. Think of it like a water filter for your soul. It doesn't stop the good stuff from flowing, it just keeps out the junk. It lets you love and serve others from the absolute best, purest, and strongest part of yourself.
And let's just end on this incredible promise. Peace is a gift. It's an inheritance that Jesus has already given you. Your job isn't to try and create it out of thin air. Your job is to receive it and then protect it from all the things that try to steal it away. It's already yours. So the question I want to leave you with is this. What's your next step? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. What is one small, practical thing you can do right now to begin protecting the peace you've been given? Really think about it, and then go do it. You can do this.
Enjoyed this video? Buy me a coffee. Link in the description below. Thanks for watching.
Now available on Amazon.com. Unlock the transformative power of positive affirmations with this essential guide by certified personal development coach and motivational speaker, Dennis of DennisMotivates.com. In Affirm Your Greatness, you'll discover the science behind affirmations and learn how to craft personalized affirmations that resonate with your unique journey. Get your copy today. Find the link in the description. Thanks.